Hello, people of the internet. It's Onyx, back again in Subnautica, and just continuing on the Wreck-spedition. I'm hoping we can get through 4, maybe 5 wrecks today, and then we'll only have about 5 more to do after that, because there's only 20. So here we are at Wreck 11, which is again in the Grand Reef biome, and there is supposed to be a bed in this wreck as well as the mountain wreck. So let us get in here and see. There we go. This is the right direction. Hopefully we have something we can scan in here worthwhile, worth scanning, something that we were after to begin with before we started this whole Wreck-spedition. Pressure compensator fragment. 99% sure we've already got this sucker, and it won't even let us scan. Oh, there we go. Kinda. So, yep, just titanium. That's no big deal. How do we close the door? Huh. That's odd. Nuclear reactor fragment. Now we can cut that door, but let's see if there is a super secret passageway around that door and not waste our time cutting it. Because that seems to have been the trend lately. What do we got here? Nuclear reactor fragment. Let's just get this door opened up. Straight on in here. Yeah, see? I'm pretty sure that's the other side of that door. Huh. Well. Huh. I'm not seeing any beds in here. Wow, there's lots of fragments in here. Nuclear reactor, pressure comp, pressure comp, pressure comp. Now this door is a possibility that we can't. Oh, it's cut into that. See, now we can open that door, kinda. Pressure comp. Well, it seems like we're missing something here, because there is nothing in this wreck, really. Maybe something around the outside? Or maybe we can get lower into this section? Now, that's a possibility.
Caution, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, let's grab some air. Ow. And if we circle around here and go into this lower section, there's a possibility we could get in there. And, because it looks like there was a door that we could cut through that I don't think we have access to any other way. It's like in this area right here. Subnautica devs, please allow rotation. It's so disorienting not to be able to rotate a little bit. Rotation and a compass that shows where up is. That would be nice. Please, thank you. Alright, let's get in here. Let's get this door cut. And I'll bring you back when it's cut. Maybe if I'm cutting it instead of trying to weld it, it'll go a lot better. Here we go. Alright, and it's cut. Come on. What do we got? Nothing. And a wasted cut, because we could just come in right here. Probably. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just a bad driver. Oh, nope. Wellity, wellity, wellity. There's even one of these, like, floating up in here. That's kind of funny. Stupid wreck. No bed-having piece of garbage. Is there any other things nearby, maybe? Any super secret-y stuffs? I don't see nothing. Has a lot of fragments in here, but that's kind of about it. So there we are. Alright, I'm gonna say this wreck is explored. Huh, that's interesting that the wiki says that it has the bed in this one as well, but there's no bed in here. Not even
of oxygen remaining.
Not even a shelf or anything in here. Alright, where's the dealio? Where's the Seamouth? Seriously, where's the Seamouth? What the crap? There you are.
Emergency.
Oh,
10
hush.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
It's because you hid the Seamouth from me, lady. Alright, guys. Well, that was Rec 11. Yeah, 11. And so I guess we'll continue on to Rec 12. See you there in a minute. Alright, guys. I'm back. And we're actually at Rec 15. I think Recs 12, 13, and 14 were ones that they no longer really exist. At least they're not existing in my world, so I don't know. Where sometimes you update the game and the map changes, you don't always get those changes because of how the save files and stuff work, apparently. So we're actually at Rec 15 because I don't have markers for 12, 13, and 14, and I think those are ones that I just didn't put up because when I got there it was just like a few scattered pieces of scrap metal on the ground. So we don't even really need our Seamoth for this one because it's right here near the surface. But let's see if we can get down in here. We have a door there, kinda. Let's see, maybe the entrance is on this side. Oh yeah, here we go. Now I might take a minute and go look and see if I can find 12, 13, and 14 again. But so far, I didn't see them when I first came through. So looks like we could cut this real quick. Alright, we got cut. Bash it out of the way a little bit. See if there's anything in here to scan. Not really. Nope. I'm not seeing nothing. That's a door. I assume it's on the other side. This is a very small wreckage. I mean, yeah. It's weird that this door doesn't even open, though. And I'm thinking that's it. Pretty much the smallest wreck ever. There's like one room. And we went through into the second part, and there's nothing in here, so yep. Alright, Rec 15 explored. So, see you at 16. I'm pretty sure we have a 16. Yeah, right there, okay. So yep, see you at 16, guys. Alright, guys, we've made it to Rec 16. It's right here, just not too far away. And so, let us hop it down. I don't think we'll even use the Seamoth on this one either. Oh, whoops. And it looks like this is the door. Come on, do it. Yeah. These are all in the safe shallows, by the way, 15 and 16, as well as 13, 14, 15, whatever. They're all in the safe shallows. So easy wrecks to find. We might have even found them early on and already looked through them. So this is kind of just a quick go through to make sure we haven't missed anything or any of the new stuff hasn't spawned in here. Which so far, I'm seeing nothing really worth our time. Anybody? Hello? Burning through batteries. That's alright. Where they're rechargeable now, I don't feel nearly as bad about that. Especially given, you know, how much power we have back at base. That's no big deal to recharge the power cells that we're using in danger to recharge all these batteries. It's really just not an issue anymore, which is really great. I mean, batteries were always an irksome thing to me because you'd have to constantly be building new ones, and they were a pain in the butt sometimes to build, and just wasn't worth it. Alright, guys, looks like Rec 16 is over and out, and all set up, I think. I think that's all we've really got to look at here. We've got some scrap metal, some salvage or whatever here. Nothing too exciting around the outside. Oh, hello, ship. Hello, the submarine. And so yeah, 17 is right over there, so I'm gonna head on over to 17. See you there, guys. I made a hard landing here, guys. Anyway, we're at Rec 17. Are we at 17 or 4? I think we're at 17. Because Rec 17's in the kelp forest, and that is where we're at. Now, we got a door that we can cut to get in right there. Is there any other entrances? Maybe right in here. Let us in. We've got a light. Can we steal a battery? There's a little bit of a battery. Give me battery. Okay, that's probably that door that's right above us. Can we get any deeper? No, not from this side. Okay, is there any other... It looks like there could be another room or something in here. How do we get into it? No. No. Underneath? No. Well, I'm not too sure. Maybe we should just go ahead and cut this door, just to be certain. Well, let's take another peek in from the side and just give it a better look. Alright, so come in from the side, and it's fairly deep in. Yeah, I think this door is going in the same direction. There may be, I mean, it's possible there could be another door on the other side of this wall, but I don't know how to get there. There's no admittance. Anything on the ground. We're blowing through these wrecks, guys. We'll probably get clear to 20 tonight. And then, I don't know what we'll do. The Grand Wreck-spedition will come to a close, and we will be lost because our purpose will be, you know, without definition. Anyway, I'm going to head on to Wreck 18, which is also in the kelp forest, so it's probably not too far away. I think it's over this way. Oh. Yeah, over there. So I will see you there, guys. Oh, look, our base. Alright, guys, we're right above 18. It is just a little touch deeper, so we'll probably take our sea moth down this time. And let's get some food real quick. Creepvine. That's not correct. I mean, we are in the creepvine forest, but how about instead of creepvine, I get that other stuff? I mean, we can eat it, but it's not really what I'm after here. Alright, I guess I'll just eat lantern fruit.
Warning. Blood loss detected.
I'm not sure what happened there. I eat too fast? I don't know. That was weird. And let's put our stasis rifle back on there in case there's some angry stalkers or something out in here. Oh, we were going to take our thing. Yeah, let's just go for it. Okay, I think this might have been the one that I'm not... Oh, I was saying that I'm not sure how to get into, but I suspect this is it. We are, in fact, inside the thing. And looks like we have to cut a door, so I will get that done. Alright, door is cut. Any scanning? Any scanning. I wish the scanner had a light on it. I think that'd be nice. Can you get in the corner? No, okay. Well, this door we can't cut or open. So, is this it? Is this all you have to offer us, Rec 18? Let's exit. Let me out. No. All is lost. Okay, here we go. There we go. Let us take another gander. Now, we can't go up in here, I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's closed off. No goey. Alright, let's get out here. Take a little look as far as what the outside of this looks like. I think that's probably about it, unless there's a little bit of an entrance. Nope, it's probably that's the top.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I'm exploring, lady. Don't tell me what to do. Alright, I think that's it though. Oh no! Panic. But that looks like it's probably all for Wreck 18. These last wrecks, I think we've explored them. I don't think there's anything in them for us to really get, but it's nice to just complete the whole thing. So that's Wreck 18, and Wreck 19's right over here. So let's go take a look at that one, and I will meet you there. I didn't even really have to cut, guys. It was literally right here. Alright, so here we are. And let's jump on down. We're the wrong way. Oh wow, we got really close. Perfect. Perfect landing. No, stupid cross member. Let me in. Haha. Show us your secrets, Wreck 19. Can we get in here? Is there anything out here? We have to be thorough. You know, any stuff. Okay. And circle around, and circle over, and left, and right, and up. Oh, there's a door to cut. Give us a free battery. Even if it is an empty one. It's a pretty good way to get batteries now, you know. If you just had the time and swam around and took them from the wrecks. At least that's something, right? This lady again. Who is this lady? Who are you? Are you my girlfriend? Alright guys, looks like I'm gonna cut this door. What the heck? I just took damage from something. Not sure what. That was weird. Anyway, finish cutting this door, guys. So, that's what was, hurting us. Stalker. I had an inkling. And, we're gonna need some O2. But, I had an inkling because I seen little, like, stalker fins popping through the door as I was cutting it. So I figured that was what was up. And, I was ready. I was ready with the draw. Let's get in here. No, board the Cyclops. Silly, silly man. Anyway, so we'll have to let's get a little frisky with this stalker. What if we take our repulsion cannon and we'll repulse the crap out of him. We'll see what happens. We haven't really played with this thing, so this is a perfect time. Get in there. We'll push him up against the wall. Okay, how do we get in here? Was it this way? Alright, stalker. I'm coming for you. Oh no, he's coming for us! Be gone! Be gone a lot! Ho 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 ho! He's bleeding now. Alright, we can finally explore in peace. Now that he knows who's boss. Oh, he's back. Or this is his friend. Yeah, how do you like it? Be gone, fish! You will not deter our Grand Wreck-spedition, you silly, silly fish man. Okay, what's in here? Nothing. He was locked in here, poor feller. No wonder he was so cranky. But we released him from his watery confines. He probably broke through this door. You broke our door, you jerk. What are we going to use that door? If it was our best door and you just broke it. Hey, can we get rid of this door? Hello? Oh, we almost can. Get out of here, door. Haha! Deal with that fool. Oh, jeez. Kinda. Oh, so this is cool. Apparently, the repulsor cannon has a bit more use than I thought it was. Or thought it did. But I think we've explored fairly well into this wreck. I don't know. Did we get this side? Do you think we got this side? I think we did. Yeah. Alright guys, so that is what? Wreck 19? So just 20 left. We're to the end. We're to the final stretch. So we're gonna head on over to Wreck-20, which is again in a kelp biome. Not sure where though, but we will find it. I will find it, and I will show you guys where it's at when we get there. Alright guys, just pulling up to Wreck-20 here. And this is right near the bum of the Aurora. Like, see, it's right there. We're right near the bum of it. We better grab one of our health packs. Let's just use this one. Because those stalkers were not friends. They were not friendly stalkers at all. And let's mix it up. Let's eat a Chinese potato. Let's eat 2 of them. Yeah, delicious potato. Oh, that was kind of weird. Looked like something was walking right there. The stupid vine stuff. The creepy vine. What was that? It's a rabbit ray. I will fight you, rabbit ray. You want to fight? No, he doesn't want to fight. Okay. Let us see if there is an entrance into Wreck-20. Let us into the wreck. Maybe this is the one that had no entrance that I could find. Seems to be the case. I don't know how to get in here. Oh, haha. I found it, because I'm a genius. Scanning? Scanning, 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 scanning. Nothing. Nighttime approaches, and we have nothing to scan. Not even this. Is that it, though? Like, oh, okay, we have to cut this door. Alright, cutting the door, peeps. Alright, got that door cut. We have a little bit of O2. Probably enough to just poke our head in. See if there's any scan-worthy scanning things. Nope, 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 nope. Man, this feels it. Feels like it's to the end of the Wreck-spedition, which is quite sad, you know, because we didn't really find all that much. We didn't really get too much out of it. Excuse me, out of it.
30 seconds
Yeah.
oxygen
I'm
remaining.
leaving. So, it's kind of too bad. But, I do have a plan, guys. I do have an idea. Because we have explored the wrecks so thoroughly. And they are supposed to... Okay, well, let's get some air. And they are supposed to have, you know, all these great things in it that we've missed out on. Because, I mean, the game, it is early access. I've said it several times. But, you know, there's bugs. And which is totally fine. But with it being the way it is, I think at this point where we have scanned pretty much everything that we can scan, that we can find, we explored all the wrecks, we may just go ahead and use a command that gives us all the blueprints. So we'll just kind of cheat it a little. I mean, it's kind of to the point where if they won't let us scan it, then there's nothing else we can really do. We're just kind of to the end of our rope here. Let's keep turning. So we're gonna head back to base, and I will show you guys how to do that command thing, in case you're in a similar situation to I am, that you've explored, you've looked at almost every single wreck place you can think of, you can find, and you're just not getting the blueprints like you should be able to. So yeah, I'm gonna head back to base, and I will bring you guys back. Alright guys, we're just pulling up to our customary parking spot here. We're going to hop out here. I think since, you know, we've depreciated a large portion of our power supplies, we're going to just go ahead and take these things in. Do we have enough space? Yeah, we probably got enough space. We've got all these extra batteries that we can recharge up and use, but we need to just take these guys in and take them into the base and get them charged up. So we've got those 3. If we circle around, see what we got on the other side. Yeah, I think all but one, or okay, all but, yeah, 1.5 of these has been used up. So let's hop inside our base, and we can we should turn the lights off. Whatever, no big deal. Home sweet base. Yeah, thanks, lady. Good to see ya, or hear ya, or whatever. Was this thing pinging at us? Nope, no new messages. Apparently nobody called us while we were gone. We're just not popular on this planet, I guess. Anyway, let's put these in here. We can use our base to power these things back up. We just have the 4? Yeah, I just have the 4. Alright, we got some extra batteries that we can pop in here. Battery, battery, battery. What about you? Yep. Oh, we do have another power thing. Another, yeah. That's power cell. Needs charge. The 44%er. Alright, so those are all just going to get charged all the way up. These batteries are going to get charged up. We've, let's go check on our stuff. We can go down here and check on our plants. I think our storage is all safe and secure, but our plants, they're doing fine. Everybody's happy. I can grab a couple of these lantern fruits. We've used up quite a few lantern fruits in our ship. And down again. Let's put some of our equipment away. Just do a little bit of housekeeping, guys. Just to kind of, you know, settle in. Back right into base, you know. So, his equipment. We can drop these tanks in there. That's good. We've got our tools. We can put our stasis and our repulsor. Those look really similar, don't they? And we probably don't need our light stick, our laser cutter. Probably keep our welder on us and maybe a couple batteries for our Sea Glide. It looks like it could be charged up. Let's go ahead and swap that battery out. And toss... no, let me up. And toss that battery in here. This is so nice, guys, being able to just charge everything right back up. Go out on a nice big expedition and come home to base and just you know, let that stuff run. Let's check on our original population. I'm sure they're doing great. They're probably at max capacity, which makes sense, because we've left them alone for quite a while, and you know what fish are going to do when you leave them alone. That's right, make more fish. We didn't have any eggs. We need to get some more eggs going. These guys are probably lonely in here. We'll have to find some more eggs. Maybe we'll work on that between this episode and next episode. But as I was saying, guys, I wanted to show you how to get these blueprints. And I do need to look up the exact command. So I will be back in just a moment. Okay, guys, I am back. Oh, it's kind of loud. Let's go stand over here. Maybe we'll go up into our beautiful garden area and look at these guys. I need to put some windows in here, probably. Maybe green walls. I don't know. We'll figure something out. We've got some things to play with the new blueprints we're going to achieve here in a moment. Anyway, so I just want to show you guys how you do this. You push F3 on your keyboard, and then you need to push F8 so that you get your mouse. And then you can go up here in this top left corner. It says Disable Console. And if you click that, it unchecks the disable button. And then if you hit F8 and F3 again, hit enter, and then you can type in the following, unlock all. And when you hit enter now, it should give you all the blueprint recipes and everything that you're missing out on. So let's hit that and go into our, oh, that's not what I want, into this and take a look. Do we get everything? Looks like we got a lot. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, so we've got the plant pots, vending machine, process uranium, some deprecated thing, the exosuit. Probably not going to really build some of this stuff because ultimately they're not in the game yet, right? So with it being the cheaty way that it is, some of these things don't actually exist. The chairs should exist. They've already been in here. The bar table. Trash cans, lab trash can, these are all part of the latest patch. The lab counter, I think, is in there. The single shelves, the wall shelves. Here's our beds, and we've got these weird fish going on. So let's see, what else is there? Hydrochloric acid. I'm not sure if that one's supposed to be in here or not. So we kind of did, you know, like you say, get a little cheaty. Then this deprecated thing is the old... it's the old, what is it called? Bioreactor. But now we have the new hotness that is the current version of the bioreactor, where it goes inside and it looks really nice, has that nice model. But here we are with all that stuff, and I think we want where we've got our stuff now. We've got our blueprints. We probably should build a couple things, I think, and That's gonna be a good idea. It'll be a good time to build some stuff up in here. And we were after the bed, right? So I think it's time that we go ahead and build one of those beds. That was what we were looking for. This shows us a little better idea of the things that we should be able to build. So we've got the bioreactor, of course, the thermal plant, which we already had, the nuclear reactor we already had, these shelves and the plant shelves and the bed. So pretty much we learned the 2 power cells, and so these, and then we got that first plant pot finally, which is nice. And then these, I think maybe we did scan the plant shelf. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I think we scanned that one legit like. But then there's these ones. These are the new things that we couldn't find, but we should have been able to find. I think we did find the vending machine legit like, and these 2 deprecated things no longer matter. Chair 2 and chair 3, we've seen these all over, and we just could never scan them. The bar table I didn't see, so we may or may not build that until we actually see one. Trash can, same deal. Lab trash can, same deal. And the lab counter, of course, I think is the same deal. I think these are all decorative anyway. They're not that big of a deal. The vending machine, I'm not too sure about. I kind of think it's decorative, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So let's get back over here and see what does it take to make a bed. Which one do we want? Bed 1, bed 2. I think these are pretty much the same, except for this one has that little linen thing across the middle. And then there's the narrow bed. And since, you know, we're kind of, we're lonely because we're the only ones here, but that doesn't mean we can't have a nice bed, right? So maybe let's build 1 or 2. We can build a big bed. It's apparently not in here. And it's, we need to grab, I think it was titanium. We'll get a bunch of that going. And let's go over here. I'm thinking maybe up in here. Oh, do we want to could we maybe build it in an observatory? That'd be kind of cool if we could build it up in one of our observatories, or like build our observatory section up a little higher or something or other along those ways. Let's see. Now, which way would we want to be? We want to be this way overlooking our stuff, or this way looking back in the past? Let's go over here. We can deconstructo this bencho. And how about a bed? Let's do this one. Oh, it kind of would work. It was thinking about it. Oh, come on, you beautiful thing, you. Now this is we need blinds or something up in here, some curtains, you know, because it's fairly bright. Maybe, I don't know, maybe because we get up with the light of dawn, right? Oh, we can get on. Oh, it's so comfy. It feels so nice. We didn't even take off our swimming suit. And oh, we can just stare at the sky. We can do some cloud-like sculpting or whatever, you know. It looks like a pony. I don't really see anything but clouds that look like anything. So, anyway, standing up. Let's get out of bed. Oh, you do a nice stretch. Gotta do your yoga. They should have yoga mat. I wonder what else can we build. Could we build maybe one of these plant shelves? Will that go in here? We could have maybe, it'd be nice if it just stick on that side, because I don't know about sticking it. Well, we could stick it right here. We'll just create a little atmosphere for us up in here. Yeah, that's nice, right? Looks like you can put something in there. Well, that looks derpy. Never mind. Yeah, we're stuck. We're stuck in our bed. Yeah, it's not too bad. What about here? Can we put one of these plant shelves here? That's not too bad. We could maybe, kinda. It wants to do it, but then it doesn't. It's thinking about it, and then it's like, maybe not. Let's put it right there. There, that looks like it fits a little better. Kinda. It's still hanging off the wall a little ways. Oh no, I don't really like that. It just seems derpy. So maybe let's head down here. Maybe we can put it in with our. What are these? What is our area called over here? Our gardens. That's what I'm thinking of. Let's hop up here. Could maybe fit a bed in here by our stuff. But what about a plant shelf? Can we put one? Yeah, that's nice. Right? Now, didn't we have some extra plant stuff? Miscellaneous, eggs, seeds. Yeah, here we go. pink cap, speckled rattler. All these different things. Nothing in there. Let's see what looks good in here. I mean, pink cap. Yeah, so sure. There's a little pink mushroom. Let's put one on the other side. Let me through. Stupid ladder. You don't know me. And we can put our rattler over here. Nice. Little more fancy decorations going up in the joint. Well, there we go, guys. We made it through the whole Wreck-spedition. We finally got our bed. We had to cheat it a little bit. I agree. It isn't the most preferential, but where the game wouldn't give it to us, I think that's kind of what our options were. And so we've got that. We've got a few other blueprints that we can play with that I don't feel too bad about, because, like I say, we've looked about everywhere we can look. They're supposed to be in the wrecks. We checked the wrecks. We checked around the wrecks. We checked nearby the wrecks, and that's just the way it is, guys. So here we are, and we've got our fancy stuff. We've got our fancy bed. We've got our fancy base. We've made it back from the Wreck-spedition safe and sound. We only died a few times. Just a little bit of drowning. Wasn't too big of an issue because we had danger there for us. Danger just helped us right out in those situations. So yeah, guys, I'm thinking about ideas on what to do from here. I'm thinking, maybe we'll build some different bases around. We'll maybe expand on this one a little bit. Maybe we'll go deep and try and build a base down by the volcano kind of stuff and see if we can use some cool geothermal. There's just a few things we can do that are just kind of fun little expeditions and things that we can do as far as building more. The game's pretty fun to build in, to be honest. You can be pretty creative if you want to. So that's it for the episode, guys. And if you enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and tell your friends and let them know what we're doing here. Tell them about the Grand Wreck-spedition we've all just been on and how we found some great cool things. And we will see you later, guys. Have a good night.